Hello everyone, this is Iconacona, and here I'm defending as a spy on Capture Point Mountainlab. Now, I just have the default loadout, the default knife, the default revolver, and then Visawatch. So here I start off trying to jump on this little thing here. You actually can jump there, but I just couldn't for some reason that time. So that's alright. Now a bit of acting here. The scout just kind of walks right in front of me, and I get him, and bump into this soldier, and I can't get one shot on him. I can only get a little tiny stab on him. So here, fending off this the spy, and I have to retreat. Get some more cloak and head back in. And now I can see like their entire team here. And so what I wanted to do was actually go up here, but I figured I didn't have enough cloak to actually make it up and not be seen. And so I decided to just head back, come over here, get more cloak, and head back out. So yeah, you can't jump up there. I found out. So I come over here. I have a little more cloak left, and so before I end here, before I exit right here, I cloak. I come around here, but I bump into this spy, and he sees me. And so right now I'm thinking I just got to get rid of this spy because he's the only one who knows that I'm back here. And so I'll just get rid of the spy. Boom. No one else knows I'm back here. Redisguise, and since the enemy team has the first point, right now they're moving on to the second point, and so they're just walking up, and this is the perfect time to get them. So boom, get this pyro. Nobody sees me because nobody turned around, which is really nice. And here, I wanted to get that medic, and so what I do is I just kind of stand on the point like a normal person, like one of them. And right now I'm just trying to get this medic, but this medic is smart. He has his back up against the wall, and that is a very, very smart thing to do as a medic. Because if you're off against the wall, a spy can decloak right behind you without you noticing, and can just backstab you. But he was smart in that he had his back against the wall. I missed that stab. But here, I get my revenge. I get that kill, and a nice triple. This medic kind of rushes in, and we take him out. But I'm not really paying attention behind me, and a pyro gets me. So next life, I come out here, and I figured this team, the enemy team, will go look the other way. And so I come back here, decloak, and sure enough, they're just looking that way. No one's really paying attention. I take out this heavy, and before I can take out this pyro, my teammates get him. But that strategy worked really, really well, and so I figured, well, I'll try it again. So I come over here, they're all focused, turned to that side, and so I come over here again, decloak, act like them, boom, take out this heavy, and this soldier. Easy, easy. Now this medic kind of goes off here by himself, and so I figured I could take on a medic by myself. So I come over here, and while this guy is destroying this teleporter, I easily backstab him. And medics they're pretty tough to get sometimes. They should be your priority as a spy because you don't want the enemy team to build up Uber. So you should be trying to get... Oh, I evaded that pyro. You should be trying to get medics first because you don't want the enemy team to build up Uber. And once they lose their medic, they have no one else to heal their team. So here, a little bit of acting. I fool this spy and this scout. Get my backstab and retreat. And I like to come up here and decloak because it gives me a place to decloak where no one can see me. And that's one of my recommendations for spy. And it might not seem obvious, but you want to decloak where no one can see you. Because when someone sees a spy decloaks, and it comes out of nowhere, you immediately attract a lot of attention. And so you want to find a corner to decloak. Come out with your disguise. Make sure you have your disguise on first. Decloak with your disguise on, and then you can kind of start acting like the enemy. Now sometimes, depending on how much you play this game, you can actually spot spies who decloak. Oh, here's a missed stab, but I get this heavy at least. But sometimes, if you're experiencing the game, you can figure out who's a spy even though they don't decloak right in front of you. If they come out of somewhere kind of unusual, and I'll point this out later on of where it's kind of unusual to come out, it might seem a little suspicious. When I play other classes and I'm looking for spies, I look for people who are not really where they're supposed to be. Like, they come out of weird places, and right here you can see this engineer who comes out of that room. I'm kind of wondering why, and I call out a spy, and amazingly, this spy engine, no one seems to notice him, and watch this. He just jumps into the hole and gets himself killed. But he manages to take out all the sentries and buildings in that place because no one seemed to notice. But I try to look for that when I'm looking for spies. I look for people who don't seem to be where they're supposed to be. So here I kind of fake these guys out, get a stab and a revolver kill, almost fall into the pit myself, but I managed to stay alive. And here I turn the corner and surprise pyro, and I get killed. So I probably should check my corners before I did that. So next life here, we pushed out here with an Uber, and so we're really far out, far away from the last point. And so I figured it would be a nice opportunity to get behind the enemy because they are focused mainly on running towards that point. And so that's a great time to get the enemy, is when they're busy just running forward. They usually don't check behind them when they're running towards a point or an objective. And so that would be your moment to get them. Now here I decloak right behind this truck so no one sees me. But if I were on the blue team and I were to see one of my teammates come out of that corner, I probably would get suspicious because that's a very unusual place for people to come out of, and so I would think it's a spy. But luckily no one noticed me here. This demo man bumps into me, and I think I'm actually disguised as him, and so boom, take him out. I only have 9 health, and so I gotta go retreat for some health. But pretty good, some pretty good kills there. To get more health, I spot a spy back there with some blue clouds, and so I'm just trying to hit him, just see if I can figure out which way he's going. But all I can do is call him out. Here I cloak kind of right in front of the enemy, and so I get called out, and so I don't have a lot of cloak left, so I just decloak right underneath these stairs, come out, get this heavy, get that scout, and here I tried to get that demo man. I wasn't sure. I was switching back and forth because the demo man was getting further away from me, so I switched to my revolver. Then he was getting close to me, and so I switched to my knife, and I couldn't choose which weapon to kill him with, and I ended up getting myself killed. So next life here, I come up here, and I see that sniper up there, but I figure that my teammate, the pyro, can get him, and he does. And so here I see this pyro jump, and I stab him. Heavy, not really moving because he has the brass beast, and I jump and I stab him. So really easy. Bump into this soldier here, and so I have to run away and retreat, but luckily no one's around to see me decloak, so I can kind of decloak in the open. Here I get this nice face stab on this scout, and retreat for more health. And that health pack there I always go to is very useful. It's a health pack that's kind of, you know, where a lot of traffic is, and so you can kind of go there and get it and then retreat. So here on this ledge here, I see these people down here. Get this quick stab on that spy, and I get spotted by this pyro, so I have to retreat. Again, going for this health pack because it's very useful to have it there. Now when I come here, I bump into the scout, and it reveals me, and that soldier takes me out. So I probably shouldn't have run in there. Probably should have waited a little bit before everyone passes by, and then I go down. But it's okay. Our team is pushing pretty hard into the enemy territory here, and again I'm going to this spot behind this truck, decloak and come out. And no one seems to notice me, but you know, everyone seems kind of preoccupied with that heavy and that medic, so I don't have to worry too much. So some of them managed to get behind them. I try to get this pyro, but he's spraying all over the place, and I don't stand a chance. I probably should have just ran instead of just trying to get them. So here I get that stab on that spy. I accidentally bumped into him. I was kind of wondering why my teammates were there, but there was a spy there, bumped into him, and got the backstab pretty easily. So coming over here, this scout is, I think, AFK, which is why he's so still. Take him out, and I come over here, and there's actually a sniper on the point, but that pyro gets him before I can. Decloak, come underneath these stairs, another place I really like to decloak, and watch this. This pyro's not even paying attention. I put 3 bullets right in his chin, and he doesn't even notice I'm there. So I'm trying to get this scout, and I can't seem to get him. Stellman spots me, so I have to cloak and come over here. Now here, I wanted to get that sniper, but I accidentally fall off the ledge. And, well, it actually works out in the end because he comes back down, so it's really nice. So I take out this pyro with my revolver because I couldn't catch up to them. That's the thing with pyro. That's why one of the reasons pyros are so difficult to take out is because they run fast. They're one of the fastest runners in the game. Then that's another reason why medics are so difficult to get too, is because they're very fast. And usually the good players, the good medics and pyros, are not just going to be standing around or facing one direction. They're going to be looking behind them, strafing back and forth, jumping around, trying to evade spies, because they know that spies can be pretty devastating. So here I wanted to get those snipers, but my team pushes up with an Uber, and so I have to change my strategy really quick. I try to go for this demo man. I get a few shots on him with my revolver, but I can't finish him off. And so I decloak and come into this room here. And I'm out of cloak right now, and so what I'm waiting for is downstairs there's a full med pack and a full ammo pack. So I'm waiting for that to respawn. It's right there. I replenish my health, and I come out. And so I see that sniper all the way in the back, and I figured, nah, I can take him out pretty easily because he's by himself. And so I just come right behind him. He's trying to jump to this door, but I get him, and then I cloak back. And so here, no one really sees me. Everyone's turned the other way. And so right now I'm just trying to play catch up with this demo man. And demo man's another class that is really fast at running. So take him out. And these guys don't seem to see me. And you see the demo man running with that scout? It's obviously a spy, because it's kind of weird to see a red demo man next to a blue scout. Usually they'll be fighting each other, but if they're not, it's usually a spy. So you should probably take note of that. Now I cloak here, and I'm trying to wait for the enemy team to pass me by, but a pyro comes right on that ledge and takes me out, and we end up winning this round while I'm dead. So you can see the sniper sniping that soldier. Oh, nice shot. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a nice day.